Howdy, I'm Chef Nancy and welcome to Family Friendly Foods. Today we're doing something fun. We're shooting in the Valu Maket at Mid-City Mall. They sponsor the show, so I thought I'll shoot it here. Okay, Curb. Now we're gonna make a fun taco, not taco. What do we call that? Quesadilla.
Yeah, okay, so quesadilla.
And this is different than the one we've done before.
In what way?
In one way is we don't have any vegetables.
Okay.
All right, and we're using this HERDEZ stuff, and it is so good.
Salsa and, and
guacamole.
Guacamole.
And give it a little Kentucky flair.
Yes.
We're doing fried chicken. And did you know Valu Maket is the best fried chicken in the city?
Well, I just tasted it, and I think you're right.
They're amazing. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of these on each side.
I'm going to need to stir this up a little bit.
Sure, good idea.
All right, so a little bit on each side, so if I had a spoon, I would do it differently, but I'm going to use my hands.
Here, that should fit in there. No.
Why would I have automatically known to do that? But it's a smart.
Well, because you've seen me do stuff before.
Okay. This is supposed
Silly girl.
This was really, really good. I just tasted it for
amazing.
the first time.
Now, I just think this is fun. One, because you have to refrigerate it, but I'm gonna hurt you.
No, I'm just laughing because of the way I don't know. All right, now.
I don't know either.
I don't know why I would have put that whole thing down inside there. But that seems good.
Fill that up.
All right, fill it up. And now I'm going to fill it up with some cheese. It might not look pretty, but I think it's going to taste very nice.
It's going to taste excellent.
Okay, shall I put it down here?
Put it down.
All right, put it down.
And I'm going to fold one side over.
In the meantime, I'm going to be busy over here.
Right.
With my utensils.
I'm going to make two of them to start with.
This goes to show. You don't have to spend money on a lot of expensive specialty utensils. You can just do things like this.
But see, we do that in a restaurant. That's how I knew.
Yes.
This guacamole's kind of amazing to me.
It's very
I
like
runny. Holy moly guacamole.
Yeah.
Or holy whatever it is. Anyway, in the refrigerated case. But everybody kept telling me about this, and they're right. It is unbelievably good.
Well, we don't know yet. We haven't tasted it.
Well, I tasted it.
Of course you. Yeah, because you do such a great job actually of curating all these recipes before we do this stuff, which is very nice. And I think your neighbors appreciate it because then you take it over to them.
Right, and they can eat it. Yeah, one of my neighbors lost his wife of 40-something years, so that's sad. So I like to feed him.
It's nice.
Now, what we're going to do, we're going to do these, see, that got brown. These are whole wheat. And the chichi are good.
They're nice and pliable. That's how.
Yeah, they're not like stale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so anyway, and we got whole wheat because it's healthier. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some on here, and it will be yummy.
Let the fiesta begin.
Exactly. Let me see what I got here.
That's what the tagline is on these.
Oh, no.
I'm not quite that original. I just noticed that.
Oh, okay.
But I am excited to try this. All right. So these are going to cook up. And this would be a fast, like Saturday lunch.
Exactly. Or if you're retired,
yes,
lunch.
Or if you're retired, lunch.
Well, yeah, because see, then it wouldn't just be on Saturday.
Well,
boy, am I making a mess. Oh. Curve.
And then we had a little can of jalapenos here, sliced, but we didn't use those, but you could if you wanted.
Yeah, if you want it really
spicy. Did I put too much in there? Is that what the problem is?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But we're going to work through it. We always work through it, don't we, Kurt?
We do.
Yeah.
It does look awful, but I bet it will taste good.
Now, I'm going to cut this like a pizza.
Ah. Why?
So it's not too many big bites.
Nice.
Because we're ladies.
We are ladies.
Yeah.
Southern ladies.
Southern. That's why we put fried chicken in here.
Southern ladies.
Now,
so
you
these
could
are
just use turkey. That would be good.
Or
you could use black beans.
Yeah, I would probably use black beans on this if I was just making these at home, because I wouldn't have fried chicken sitting around.
No, you wouldn't.
But it's a nice idea for a Saturday or for a Saturday lunch or a retiree's luncheon.
Oh Lord! Now, when this cools a little bit, we're going to taste it. Okay, girl?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I can't speak today. I already called it Tbsp spoons. That was a combination of teaspoons and tablespoons. Tbsp spoons.
I like that, Kirby.
Thank you.
Tbsp spoons. That's like somebody I know used to call mozzarella Munsterella. And I looked for some mozzarella, and I thought, oh no, what am I saying?
Somebody should make it.
All right, I'm going to get us some napkins.
Oh, I know where they are.
Well, I do
I'll go back. Go into the back portion of the kitchen there and get those napkins. Well, Nancy's in the back of the kitchen getting napkins. I'm going to sing you a sweet little song. Oh.
All right, here's that. I'm dying to taste this. I'm having a hard time.
We should come to Valu Maket more often.
Yeah, we should. Oh, man.
This stuff is good.
And it's not salty.
No.
The only salt I taste is from the fried chicken.
And it's not as gooey and cumbersome as actual guacamole.
Exactly. That's really tasty.
Very nice.
I think the camera guy wants some. What do you think?
Hungry?
No. Don't give him any.
I don't have to be called camera guy.
He's still on the clock. All right. Kirby.
Yes.
We're doing all kinds of fun stuff today, including spam. And I'm going to talk to you all about
cooking with spam?
You better believe
Awesome.
it, girlfriend.
'Cause I don't know much about spam.
Well, you're going to learn.
Fantastic.
What I've got here is a Hormel pork tenderloin.
Okay.
And I'm going to cook it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on it before I cook it. Later on, after it's done and it's cooled, we're going to make a German sandwich with it.
Fantastic.
With that pretzel bread right over there, but we're hiding it for right now.
I have all sorts of questions about pretzel bread. I'll wait until we get there. But so how do you prepare a pork tenderloin?
All right. See, this is what a lot of people don't do. They don't take the silver skin off.
Silver skin, which looks like fat to me.
Well, yeah. But you see how it's strong, see?
Yeah.
I can't even. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to stick this paring knife under it. And see how I got it facing towards the...
Uh-huh.
I don't, yeah.
Do you want me to just grab a hold of that pork tenderloin?
I'm going to grab a hold of it. I can't.
Can you talk while you do that? Because I'm going to ask you why you're removing it.
Because it won't break down.
Okay.
It's not like fat.
Oh, it's not even fat. It's just
It's called silver skin, and it's like ligament or a tendon.
I see.
And we all know they don't break down unless it's in your knees or your shoulder.
Unless you're playing basketball.
Yeah, you know, that kind of stuff.
So you want to get it all off.
Right. And I'm having a slippery hand. You know something? I've been working out in the yard, and my arthritis is getting uglier and uglier.
Well, keep working out in the yard, though. And
I know.
Because you don't want to
Winter,
stop.
summer, spring, or fall, I like to work out there. All right, come on. Get that little bit won't come off. Come on.
You're going to get it. You're going to get it.
You just got to talk bad to it.
All right.
All
There
right,
it goes.
now.
Too bad we don't have a dog here.
Now, a dog hair.
No, a dog here.
Here. Oh, I'm going to get a paper towel.
Okay. And while she gets that paper towel, I'll sing a sweet little song.
She is on it today. Now, what I want to do is put something on this to cook it.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a little bit of canola oil.
Now, you might notice that we're not in our usual cooking area. We're here in Valu Maket today.
Yes, we are. And we're having a good time already. Now, that little bit of fat in that's fine. That's absolutely perfect. Now, if you will, thank you. Little bit of salt. I don't do a lot of salt, but you got to do some. And you can use seasoning salt, which is what a lot of people, would you open that
Certainly.
please, madam? And this is,
I don't know, what is it?
there's no such thing as
As
too much garlic.
I was just cooking last night, and it called for a tablespoon or teaspoon.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I put a tablespoon or two on. She's laughing, but
Well,
it's true.
it doesn't make it bad.
No, it just
No,
made
it
it
just
better.
made it
Here, can
better.
I open that for you?
I got it.
You got it, okay.
All right,
Black
and then
pepper.
Black pepper.
Boy.
Pepper.
So we've used garlic, salt,
And pepper.
and pepper.
And seasoning pepper salt would be,
Just fine.
yeah. Now,
This seems to be
Kentuckyyaki. It's made right here in Kentucky. A local chef
Kentuckyyaki.
retired from the kitchen
Yeah.
and opened up Bourbon Barrel Foods.
Ah, I've heard of that place.
Oh, this stuff is amazing. It has ginger and more garlic.
Wow, there's a lot more garlic in that. I
Yeah.
smell a little bourbon in there too.
That's right. And I don't want a lot of it, just about a tablespoon.
Bourbon Barrel Foods has retail shops, or at least one, but you
One,
can also
and-
order online.
Well, you can also buy it in here.
And you can buy it in here at Valu
I
Market.
got it off the shelf here.
They have a lot of locally made, locally sourced foods here.
Yeah, in fact, Valu Market for the whole state won Kentucky Proud Purveyor of the Year one year.
I can see why.
All right, now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to the oven.
Okay.
And I have to go to the deli and I'm going to wash my hands.
We now have 2 people in our studio audience.
I know, I'm pretty excited. All right, now I want you to cut the pretzel bread.
What makes pretzel bread pretzel bread?
It's made like a pretzel's made. Now, cut it in half that way and then cut it in half this way.
All right.
Okay. Now, here's a scoop of the pretzel bread. They sell it here at Valu Market, and it's made by a guy named Klaus, who's obviously German. And he makes it, freezes it, and gives it to them, and they thaw it and bake it fresh here, so it doesn't get stale. And what I'm going to do while she's cutting that, I'm going to cut the pork tenderloin.
So back to what makes pretzel bread pretzel bread.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just, it doesn't look as fluffy as regular bread.
All right, if you would put those flat upside down on here.
Well, one thing is it's saltier than regular bread.
Well, it's because they put the salt on the outside of it. All right, now I've got some of this cut. I want to toast this a little.
Sure thing, boss.
Now, if you want to put cheese on this, and I didn't put cheese in the recipe, is because it just depends. So many people aren't eating cheese anymore. I wanted to do something without it. But if you do want to use cheese, use something mild, like mozzarella. We've got some fresh mozzarella over here if you want to cut a little bit of it.
I'm not one of those people who's not eating cheese, so I'll
Right.
be happy to put this mozzarella on here.
And just cut a little bit of it, not a lot, okay?
You know, you can give up a lot of things in life, but you figure out a couple of things you just
You
don't
just
want
can't do it.
And
You
I-
just can't do it.
Mozzarella, tomatoes, and basil for me in the summer is too delicious to give up.
Look, let me show you something. See how that did and it smashed it?
Yeah.
You want to slice like this.
Ah.
And we'll put it on the sandwich like that, because see how thick you made that?
Yep.
Okay. And you want to cut it thin.
Nice and thin.
Yeah.
Not
All right.
that big fat hunk like that.
Not a big fat hunk, no ma'am. If you cut those big fat hunks in half.
All right.
I'm going to start making our sandwich. And if you'll notice how the pork loin got nice and crusty brown.
Yeah.
And again, what it was from sauteing it first
When we first
and then
started.
putting it right in the oven.
It sure is fun cooking with you.
But, oh, you're sweet. Okay, now, if you will hand me the mustard, because you gotta have German mustard.
Always.
And I like the ground mustard. Well, maybe I do.
Would you like me to do that?
There, I did it. Mommy, I did it. Okay,
I think there's probably, oh, I thought there was paper at the top.
no.
So some pretzel bread, which has been slightly toasted, with your German mustard.
Yeah, I could have toast it a little bit longer, and I'm going to put this mozzarella on here.
There's a lot of interesting people walking through
I love grocery
Valu
stores.
Maket. I love grocery stores too.
I don't like to shop in them.
When I travel, I like to go to different grocery stores.
And now,
Pork tenderloin.
for my tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin. And if you will hand me, there's a can of sauerkraut back there.
Oh yeah, it's been draining for quite a while.
Right. Okay, perfect. You want to drain it, and then I want to put some on. Now, if you get sauerkraut and it's just terrible, run it under some cold water and squeeze it again. Don't like run it under cold water for 5 days, but
What is that?
it to
Wake
get
it
some
back
of the
up?
vinegar off.
Ah. I
And-
have had that happen before.
Yeah, sometimes it tastes like can.
Sauerkraut and pickled beets and all, that's all become very trendy to
And-
eat. And
Well, it's like
good
Eiderdown makes
reason.
their own sauerkraut. All right, now I've got this. See how I toasted in some areas and not in others?
well, that's because someone didn't do a very good job of doing
yeah,
it evenly,
pretty
probably.
much. That's the deal.
This looks good, Chef Nancy.
I hope it is. Ooh, maybe I should have gotten toothpicks.
Make sure you cut up enough for our studio audience.
I am, Curb, because you're right. We don't want to leave all those people. Oh, fungus. All those people out.
Do a cutaway to our studio audience.
Oh, well, what do we have here?
With the studio audience has made Chef Nancy very nervous today. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to let you put this on there,
I'll do it.
and then I'll make these other ones for us to taste. I have such bad arthritis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then put me to work.
From working outside, it's only made it worse.
Well, this can't be easy.
Well, it's not hard, Kirby, but when you have arthritis, things happen, like you drop stuff.
All right, here, let me help you. Step aside.
I am, trust me.
Look at these little bite-sized. Look at that. That looks good, huh?
Is something missing, some meat?
Well,
We don't know. Here. That's for us. That was for us.
I'm sorry.
Kirby?
Is this for us to taste?
Yeah, that right there.
I
See?
don't want to. That one's gross. I'm gonna eat this one.
Ooh, really good.
Is it really? Mm-hmm. Oh, where's my neighbors? Helen, Mariah, and Janice are missing out on this. Very good.
That good?
Mm-hmm. That's good, Nancy. Well done.
Okay, we're ready for Spam Stir Fry.
All right. I
Okay.
have no idea how to make anything with Spam, so this
Well,
looks good.
first you have to open it up.
This does say that you can put it with eggs.
But look what it is. It's 25% low sodium.
Yep.
Okay? Hey, you did that like a pro. You
Let me
must-
just
no,
dump-
no,
okay.
please.
What should I do with it? Oh, okay.
Well, we're gonna make
Spam, 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 spam.
Wonderful spam, wonderful spam, wonderful
Spam, spam.
Come on
I
out.
love spam.
Oh,
There it
here it
comes.
is. All right, now what I would like for
Gelatinous.
you to do is, it tastes just like ham.
Yeah, this spam tastes like
Slice it, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 slices.
No
And
problem.
then go back and dice it.
ham. 1,
Okay.
2.
Now, there's some fun stories about Spam.
Yeah.
She's got the apron from the Spam contest at the fair.
Mm-hmm.
And if nobody's been to that, you're missing it. Go to the fair on the day they have the Spam contest.
Kentucky State Fair.
Oh, I'm telling, what other fair would there be?
Well, there's a Minnesota State Fair. There's an Indiana State Fair. There's
Poor Kirby.
Well, what goes on at the Spam contest?
Well, everybody brings their entries and people watch it, and it's hysterical. Some of the, like one year somebody did Scotch eggs with Spam.
So they're cooking right in front of you, everybody?
Not in front of you.
Okay.
They bring it in, and then chefs judge it. And you win money from the Spam
Have you ever
contest.
judged it?
Yes, many times.
And is it delicious?
That's how I got that. Well, some of it is. Some of it is not so much. So, my point with all this is
You can make
I'm usually at the fair for Spam. I help them. Please, I will know if you use this recipe. It's mine, okay?
Okay.
No stir fry at the state fair. Okay.
What? Well, that's not fair.
Sure it is.
The stir fry can be made many different ways.
I understand that, but nobody's done it before, so.
I don't know.
I do.
You know
All
what?
right.
Can I
Now-
say something about Spam?
Yeah.
Well, in Seattle, where I used to live, they did Spam sculpting contests. And you would sculpt Spam into,
Oh, my.
like there was the head of Zorba the Greek made out of, there was, I think, Tom Hanks in Spam. Big heads, too. Like
That's a riot.
So,
I put my minced garlic in with the rice because I don't want it to burn. And I don't know if you can smell that, but isn't that amazing?
it does smell good.
Oh, garlic, garlic, garlic. Well, we won't judge knife cuts today, okay?
We're not going to, guys.
No,
It's
no.
fun. Spam is fun to cut. That's why I just kept going.
It's fun to cut. Okay, well, I'll accept that. Now,
Okay.
I've got my garlic and my rice, and when I cook my rice, I cook a cup of rice, and then I put it in a mesh strainer and ran it under cold water. This did two things. One, it stopped it from cooking. Two, it rinsed all the starch off of it. Because I'm using just best choice, nothing fancy, rice.
And why do we want to rinse the starch off of it?
Well, so it doesn't stick together. See, otherwise it'll stick together, and you'll have glob instead of
Interesting.
regular stir
Okay.
fry. All right, now I've got my vegetables. I got my bell peppers, my green onions. Y'all have all seen us cut this stuff before,
Right? We didn't
and
think you need a refresher in that.
yeah, and I'm going to stir this in now. Kirby and I always talk about eating your colors.
This is beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, I've got red and yellow and green, and that flew out of the pan.
And today, by the way, we have a studio audience here
Yes,
at Valu
we do.
Market. Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
Thank you to our one member of the studio audience. It is beautiful, though, isn't it? Very colorful.
What do you think, Ann? I think it's colorful. All right, now it's time for the Spam. Good, 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 good. All right, now I'm gonna stir this in, and of course we want everything to get hot. Now I don't want the stuff with the stir fry to get soggy. I don't like soggy vegetables. Oh, whoops. And there's no dog around. Oh, that didn't go on the floor.
Nope.
Now, usually with stir fry at the end, you'll put something on it.
Yes.
Like soy sauce.
Correct.
Spam salty. I don't want to put soy sauce because soy sauce is so salty by itself. But I've got, which I used earlier on my pork tenderloin, I'm going to use this Kentuckyyaki.
Ah.
And I don't know, maybe a half a cup. I don't know, it just depends.
Have you tried this before?
Well, of course.
Okay.
My neighbor was so cute. He was in the service. And I called him up. I said, will you taste something I made with Spam? He said, sure. And he called me back, and he calls me Munchkin. And he said, Munchkin, did you really make that Spam? And I said, yes, Jim. And he said, well, if you were a cook in the Army, nobody'd ever leave.
Aw.
Wasn't that
That's a nice
sweet?
compliment.
It is.
This looks good.
Doesn't it look good?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Stir it.
Stir this for a few more minutes.
All right.
And then you want to take it out, and you could pick it up and scrape it out. Okay, yeah, go on and start taking that out. I got stuff to taste with. Oh, yeah, you're not used to doing that, are you?
Mm-mm.
Chefs have to be strong, don't we? Will you scrape all that out?
Yeah.
That's a whole serving.
All right.
I tease about that, but
I'm using
Here,
the wrong
let me
hand.
do
No, I
it.
got it. I said the wrong hand. No, I want to do it now.
I want to do it. Give it to me.
It's like Beavis and Butt doing
It
a
kind of
cooking
is,
show.
isn't it?
Okay, that's all I can get out.
All right, perfect. Just sit it back down.
All right.
We'll take it back in a little bit.
Oh, this floor is getting. All right.
Spoon. Spoon.
For you?
Want a spoon, Mommy?
All right, you want to try it?
Yep. Now it's hot, temperature-wise. Wait a second. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Job is over at left, please.
They need John back at the deli.
I know.
But this is good. I'll stick around here.
Isn't it good?
Really nice.
Okay.
And you're right. It's salty enough.
You don't
Because of the
need...
spam. Because
Would
of
y'all
the...
hand Ann one?
You can't forget our studio audience.
No, we can't.
Thank you for sticking around. We'll give you a large portion.
I want you to come over here because they won't believe us.
Yes. Here's our studio audience. There you go. Ann, enjoy. I will even give you a napkin.
Ann goes to the same physical therapist I do. Or she did.
Oh, there goes Ann. Ann, wait, come back here. We want to know what you think of the taste. But you had to come over here into the camera shot. She's so excited she's not even going to mess with the spoon.
It's good.
Yeah?
Is that good? Have you ever had spam before? Not really. Yeah, see, most people haven't had it. They talk about it.
Right. We all talk about
But
it.
if they weren't in the service, they haven't had it.
Right.
So
Right.
there we go.